Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Let's talk about The Outsider. The Outsider is a 2020 mini-series by HBO which streams on Disney Hotstar in India. It's a supernatural crime drama mystery horror web series that is about 10 episodes and each episode is about an hour long. Now the show is produced and is based on a Stephen King novel called The Outsider and is developed by Richard Price, and it stars Ben Mendelsohn and Cynthia Erivo in lead roles. Now, when the first 5 episodes is when and what gets your attention as an audience going, whereas towards the sixth episode is when you, as an audience, your faith in the series might start to dwindle, but you need to watch it towards the end to figure out what's exactly happening and to understand the logical end to the series. Now, the story is about this town, which is seeing a series of murders. Little kids are being kidnapped and murdered. And what's really unique about this fact is that it's been committed. These murders have been committed by different people who are at two different places at the same time. So the police is unable to understand how can one individual commit the murder when he was in another place a couple hundred kilometers away at the same time. Ben Mendelsohn plays the role of a cop who is investigating this, and Cynthia Erivo plays the role of this brilliant private investigator who has been hired to lead this investigation. Now, Jason Bateman is also a key protagonist, but he stars in the first 2 episodes and he directs those as well. So, the first 2 episodes are brilliant. The moment you start watching this, you will not be able to take your eyes off. You know, whenever people direct the mystery crime drama genre, and Netflix and a couple of other of these web series have done this too. A lot of these cop dramas out there. But when you add the horror element in it, it tends to descend into the area of disbelief. Like for example, the first 5 episodes, I'm really looking forward to the police catching this criminal who's committing these murders in someone else's name. And then I'm told, and spoilers ahead, and then I'm told by one of the characters that these murders are committed by a ghost. Yes, by a spirit, by a boogeyman, a supernatural entity who takes the shape of someone else. And I'm like, what the fuck? And at this point, I think a lot of even the characters on the screen are unable to understand. You're like, are you telling me that these murders have been committed by a supernatural element? Because for people like us, it's a little difficult to grasp the fact or reaffirm our faith in something we can't see, something we can't touch, something that is intangible. So exactly at that point, you may descend into disbelief, but stick around till the uh, end of the series, where the ending is not entirely satisfying, but it brings to a close. It brings to a close the entire supernatural element of this. Now, throughout the series, they're chasing this boogeyman who's pretending to be someone else, who's kidnapping kids, who's committing murders, and it's very fascinating in the way they do so. The horror is actually really well done. There are no jump scares as such, but the way the boogeyman is depicted on screen, and he's not depicted quite a lot. He's depicted intermittently here and there, but the way it's done has been done in a very tasteful manner, so as not to overstuff it with horror elements, but you also give due credit to the actual detective work that Ben Mendelsohn and Cynthia Erivo are doing. Talking about the bunch of supporting cast and characters, the show is stuffed with a lot of them, 7-8 of them. They act well. They have crucial elements and part to play. However, I believe that 10 episodes is not required. Maybe this could have been wrapped up in about 7 to 8 episodes. So that is my thought. Now, each episode is about an hour long, and you will absolutely, once you start watching the show, you'll absolutely lose yourself into the show. So you won't even feel that the show is too long from that perspective. But yes, it does require some kind of commitment from you to go through all the 10 series and tie the loose ends. Now, the series is pretty grimy. It's pretty dark. There are a lot of violent scenes, death scenes, murder scenes. So I would not recommend that you watch this with your family. So this is definitely a pretty hardcore show. So watch it alone or with your friends. And do watch this on with your headphones on, or if you have a good speaker, because the sound quality and the sound design creates that eerie atmosphere that pulls you into this world or this dark, gritty crime drama. So yeah, that's it. The series is really well done, well written, tight script, good script. It does falter, in between the episodes, but it does pick back up. Ben Mendelsohn is brilliant. Cynthia Erivo is brilliant. So I felt that Cynthia Erivo's portrayal of this savant detective, who is a little awkward while interacting with others, could have been executed a little better, because I felt, it wasn't coming natural to her. She was trying to put in a bit of an effort, and that I felt was really visible on screen. Other than this minor gripe, the series is well done. Ben Mendelsohn is fantastic in whatever role he picks up, and what a treat to watch. This show has a 91% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and despite its slow burn, it is immensely watchable thanks to its excellent performance. And yeah, it's a great show, horror genre, cop crime thriller drama. So if you're into this genre, you want to see something really tastefully done, do go check this out. And this also will give you a bit of True Detective vibes, but while True Detective vibes is really set in the real world, this has that horror supernatural element and is based on the Stephen King novel. Hope you like this review. See you in the next video.